everyone, I'm Crystal. I'm just checking out some videos from some of my favorite YouTubers. This guy is so funny. This girl does makeup reviews and unboxings. It's so much fun. She has so many nice things. I guess these YouTubers have to show a certain part of themselves in order to get views. But certainly the videos don't tell the whole story of who they are. Okay, well, time to put the phone down and talk about Twelfth Night. In episode 2 of Willpower, we talked about dramatic irony. Dramatic irony happens when the audience knows something characters don't, and it creates humor or suspense. There's a lot of dramatic irony in Twelfth Night because the audience knows that Viola is in disguise, pretending to be a man. As Viola tries to keep her true identities from others, there are lots of funny, intense moments. But Shakespeare didn't include hidden identities only to make the audience laugh. He was also portraying a human experience that we can all relate to. Consider this. Imagine you are at work all day, and then you go to a game with a group of friends in the evening. If a customer asks, "How are you?" would you respond in the same way as if your friends asked the same question? Would you express yourself differently through body language or tone of voice? If somebody was rude to you, how might you react in each situation? Would you feel more comfortable, more yourself in one setting than the other? All of us will have different answers to these questions. We all navigate the world uniquely, making our own choices about what parts of ourselves we show based on factors like how well we know other people, our role or responsibility, what we might gain or lose, or what's socially appropriate. Shakespeare's characters had to navigate a lot of tricky situations. Take Olivia in Twelfth Night, for instance. When Olivia first meets Orsino's newest messenger, Viola in disguise as Cesario, she doesn't want to reveal any part of her true self. In fact, she literally hides her face behind a veil. Viola has to ask Olivia several times who she is before she'll even confirm her identity. Olivia also doesn't say much. She asks short, direct questions that steer the conversation away from herself.
The Honorable Lady of the House. Which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the Lady of the House, for I never saw her, and I am loath to cast away my speech.
Whence came you, sir?
Good gentle one, tell me if you be the Lady of the House, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. And yet by the very fangs of malice I swear I am not that I play. Are you the Lady of the House?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
But soon, Olivia starts to be charmed by the handsome messenger. She wants to make her rejection of Orsino clear. But she also wants to see the messenger again. It wouldn't be appropriate for a royal lady like her to reveal her newfound love so soon. So she struggles, torn between trying to maintain her social authority, hiding her love, and trying to let her charming side show, all at the same time.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense, I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to the reverberant hills until the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh! You shall not rest between the elements of air and earth till you should pity me.
I do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, but my state as well, I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him say no more, unless, perchance, You were to come, visit me, to tell me how he takes it. Fare you well. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I am no feed, no slave. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Farewell, their cruelty.
But soon, Olivia reveals her truest self. The characters in Shakespeare's plays show their inner thoughts as an aside, which is spoken directly to the audience as a way to reveal exactly what he or she or they are thinking and feeling. Often, the asides help the character understand their own thoughts better and make decisions about what action to take next. At the end of Olivia's meeting with Viola, she tells the audience that she is quickly falling in love. She shows the true Olivia without having to modify or water down her words or actions.
It's thy parentage. Of my fortunes and my state is well. I am a gentleman. How be sworn thou art? Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit do give thee fivefold blazon. Not too fast. Soft, soft. Unless the master were there. How now? Even so quickly may one catch the plague. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections, an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be.
So now it's your turn. Think about a time or situation where you felt like you weren't able to express your truest self. What are the factors in that situation that impacted what you chose to say, do, or reveal? Now, how could you express your inner thoughts during that situation? Shakespearean characters use asides to talk to the audience, but could you create a journal entry, a poem, drawing, or cartoon? Could you write a scene in which you imagine what you could have said or done to reveal your truest self in the moment? Or see how the situation might have turned out differently? Check out our experience guide below for more ideas. Maybe you'll choose to share your work with someone you trust, or maybe not. But when we build space in our lives to reflect on our inner thoughts, we get to know our truest selves better. And that's pretty cool. All right. Should we end this episode with a selfie together? You know, on second thought, I think I'd just rather say, hey, I'm glad you watched with me today. Because that's the truth. We'll see you soon for more willpower.